We've got some news for you, some exclusive news you'll hear first here. The 136 metre, 446 foot super yacht Flying Fox has been sold to an unknown buyer. The news comes from a very reliable source who's given us a lot of information over the years. The sale was a private sale, so there were no brokers involved, which is interesting. That's the second yacht sale we've talked about in the last month where the vessels have been sold privately. In other words, the owner just sold it to somebody else directly. Now the new owner, we believe, is from the United Arab Emirates. We don't know the name of the new owner as of yet. Now, Flying Fox, you probably already know this vessel, built by Lursen. I think it was delivered in 2018, 136 meters, as I said, a massive vessel. The yacht was formerly owned by Russian businessman Dmitry Kemenchik, who also owns Moscow Airport, amongst other things. It was never actually sanctioned. It was never placed on any Western sanctions. Certainly wasn't placed on any sanctions in the UK or in the EU or in the US. The yacht was originally managed by the now liquidated yacht management company Imperial Yachts. And as a result of the association with that company, Flying Fox was actually directly added to the sanctions list in 2022, I think it was. And the vessel was actually also temporarily detained in the Dominican Republic for about a month. There was a lot of people going down the marina there to film it because it'd been stuck there for that time. People thought the US officials were seen on board as well, so people thought it was going to be seized, but it wasn't. It was released in the middle of the night for some reason. We never really got to the bottom of why it suddenly got released. And the vessel headed across the Atlantic, went straight to Turkey to go check in Turkey, and it stayed there for over 2 years, laid up there. Like I said, Imperial Yachts got sanctioned, and also the CEO of Imperial Yachts also got sanctioned, and the yacht disassociated themselves with that company, and eventually it was removed from the sanctions list, and the vessel went back into the charter market. Now that vessel it was a very famous charter yacht. Beyonce chartered it, so there's been a lot of celebrities chartered that vessel before the sanctions, of course. Anyway, the vessel returned to the charter market, and now the vessel's been sold. Now, Dmitry Kemenchik, who ordered that boat, hasn't used it for probably 3 years. Probably got something to do with the reason why he decided to sell it, because he's not likely to be able to use it, even though he's not sanctioned. He's not going to want to head to Europe in that vessel, which is where most of the Russian yachts like to go, right? So, and that's where Flying Fox was until it was forced to leave. We've got various footage of it in La Ciotat and in Nice in the south of France. And the vessel eventually disappeared to Turkey with a lot of other Russian yachts as well, including Eclipse, which is also out in the same place, and other vessels owned by Roman Abramovich, which is interesting because we're going to talk about him next. Hi, thanks very much for watching this video. If you want to see the full news videos, click on the link over here. And if you'd like to find the channels, you can find the links below here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.